Alright guys, welcome back to Underground Science, and in this video, we'll be talking about the amphoteric nature of water, alright? So make sure to go check out my Bronsted-Lowry acid and base videos, because that's what this video is going to be related upon, alright? So let's go and get started. So if something's amphoteric, what does that mean? Let's go and write that down first. So if something's amphoteric in nature, it means that it can act as both a base or an acid, alright? So actually it can act as a base and an acid. All right, so let's be more specific in that. So I can act as a base and an acid. All right, so let's go and keep that in mind, and let's go and look at water. All right, so that's what we'll be covering in this video. So if we see two water molecules react with each other, right? So we put a water molecule here and a water molecule here. All right, what are we going to see? Well, remember how to identify our Bronsted-Lowry acid and bases. Well, since these two molecules are the same exact molecules, right? They're just molecules of water. If we put one of these water molecules as a Bronsted-Lowry acid, so as a Bronsted-Lowry acid, right? So let me go and space this out then, so it's going to be easier to tell the difference, right? So if we have one water molecule there and one water molecule here, all right? So let's go with the plus. All right, so if we say that this water molecule is the Bronsted-Lowry acid, right? Because we can just assign it ourselves now and see what happens because they're the same exact molecule. We have water and water. So let's go and say that this will react as a Bronsted-Lowry base, okay? So what's going to happen here is that, remember from our video that a Bronsted-Lowry acid is something that will donate a hydrogen cation, all right? So it's going to donate a hydrogen cation in solution. So if this water molecule donates a hydrogen cation, if we lose a hydrogen atom, we're going to turn into an OH atom. All right, so what's going to happen to this is that we're going to actually turn into an OH. All right, so we're going to turn into an OH atom, and here, or an OH molecule, and here we're going to actually we're going to have 3 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen, which is hydronium. So here we're going to turn into hydronium. All right, so here we're going to turn into hydronium. So let's go and write out the whole reaction. So we have water plus water equals, right, if we go and draw our arrow, yields our OH and our hydronium. All right, so as you can see right here, one of the hydrogen cations were donated to this water, right, causing a hydronium ion to be produced. And because this donated a hydrogen cation, we lost a hydrogen atom here, turning this atom into a hydroxyl group, right, an OH minus group. So we can see that this water molecule right here acted as a Bronsted-Lowry acid, and this acted like a Bronsted-Lowry base. But they're both water molecules, and that's the definition of being amphoteric. One molecule of water, or one molecule of anything, an amphoteric compound, can act as a base and an acid. We see that here. An amphoteric compound, such as water, acted as an acid and a base, right, at the same time, yielding our hydroxide anions and our hydronium cations. All right, so that's pretty much it. That's the amphoteric nature of water. One can act as a acid, right, a Bronsted-Lowry acid, and one can act as a Bronsted-Lowry base, but the amphoteric nature of a compound means that same compound will act as an acid, and that same compound will act as a base. And that's what we see here. The same compound, water, reacts with water, right? It's the same compound, but it acts as different things. So this water, if you could say that acts as a Bronsted-Lowry acid, and also water acts as a Bronsted-Lowry base. You could even switch it up. It would yield the same exact thing. Right? If you said this was the acid, then we would know that a Bronsted-Lowry acid would donate a hydrogen cation, then this would turn into hydronium, like it would yield the same exact thing. All right? So because it's the same exact molecule. It's the same exact molecule of water. So that's pretty much it. That's the definition of an amphoteric. That's an example of an amphoteric reaction, right, of water, two water molecules reacting with each other. And so we know that water is amphoteric, all right, because it can act as a base and an acid in that same reaction as we saw here. All right, so that's it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and it made sense to you guys. I hope it wasn't too boring or anything like that. But so in my future videos, I'll be talking about more cool topics about biochem, physics, and chem. Make sure to go ahead and hit that notification bell, guys, so you guys stay tuned for my future videos. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And see you guys later, and stay safe.